it's weird. It's like, the thing I can always remember is, because when I was younger, I didn't live here full time. I was just a summer kid. So, like, that first week of summer when you come down here, it's just like a smell. Like, you can smell the water, and you hear seagulls, and you don't even think you're still in the city anymore. Like, I grew up in Queens, but it's a total different world. Like, you can see Manhattan from across the water, but it's like, worlds apart. So I think it's just the atmosphere of being down here.
Virtually all of Breezy Point's 4,300 residents have been displaced by Hurricane Sandy, which destroyed 111 homes and left over 200 in complete disrepair. Of the homes that remain standing, most are waiting or have been gutted, meaning that workers come in, tear out the flooring, walls, and insulation. Even houses that look untouched, I've been told, have suffered from flooded basements, leaving the foundations susceptible to mold.
That must be about 5 feet or more,
So what happened?
Yeah, so we left. The water came in within like 15 minutes, and it went from ankle deep to thigh deep in like a matter of 10 minutes. So we ended up having to bail out of here, and we went next door to higher ground, and the water was coming up there. It's supposed to be like the highest spot in Breezy, and then we saw flashlights of people who were trying to evacuate or trying to get away from the fire, and we actually, the firehouse down the road, Rockaway Point, had a boat crew, and they went out and they rescued a ton of people on the boats and brought them back. And then once they brought them back, the water started to recede enough where we thought it was safe to get everyone out. And then we were moving them on the trucks to the church up the road, where the NYPD had big trucks that were taking people out to a big bus that was taking people to evacuation shelters. So at that point, that was our main concern, to get the civilians out. And then a bunch of the firefighters grabbed our stuff and we started walking to the fire scene. The way we figured it is that there was one guy driving each truck, so they were driving people. By the time we got to the fire scene, they would have just got there. We could start to do our attack onto the fire. The fire was burning probably for close to 2 hours before anyone could get to it. So, like, when we pulled up just that scene, it's like absolute destruction. Like, there were houses that were already completely demolished, like nothing standing. So our main thing was, we saw the way the wind was burning, so we figured we'll find the last house that's burning and we'll stop it there. And that's what we ended up doing.
Shoot, what do you want to know?
Okay, so what do you do out here? I take it you're a worker. You don't live out here?
This is my house.
This is your house?
This is my house, yeah. Hi, my name is David, FDNY Lieutenant, Breezy Point resident. Right here's a little mold. This is going to be a big problem. Insurance companies don't pay for mold. Put that in your record books. But this stuff here is it's called mold stat. And if you let people know, it costs $30 a little bottle. 2 ounces goes in here. I think it's like 16 ounces, makes like 21 gallons of this stuff. Instead of paying thousands of dollars, they can do it themselves for like $100. You know?
Yeah.
And they make a paint. I'm trying to get some of the old people involved here with that, trying to get them save some money, because they don't have insurance.
Yeah.
Make sure I put this mold stat all over the place so the place dries out nice and neat. And then back to the drawing board,
De Manhattan, mais maintenant 90% des habitants sont ici, à l'année plutôt, étaient ici. Ils ne reviendront pas de sitôt. On parle d'électricité coupée pendant au moins 6 mois.
Wow, look at that VHS.
Look at the 33-inch vinyls. Julio Iglesias.
So what kind of stuff are you looking for?
We're looking for household goods like materials, tanks, bleaches, chemicals, aerosol cans, batteries, things that are pretty much harmless. Paint, you know, acids, oxidizers,
combustibles, flammables.
So.
All kinds of stuff, huh?
Yep.
You work out here full time, 5 days a week?
Yep. Actually, 7 days a week.
7 days a week.
Yep. 10 hours, 10s. We're working, so.
What is your name?
James Killian.
James Killian. And how long have you lived here?
48 years now, year round. And my wife has lived in the same house 79 years. The same house year round.
And where are you staying now?
Up in Rockaway Park, next neighbor, a couple of neighborhoods from here, in my daughter's house. This is my young daughter, Mary.
Hi.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mary.
So staying at my home now.
I
She
see.
was born and raised.
Can you tell me about some of your best memories of living in Breezy Point?
I lived only 38 houses from the Sugar Bowl. What's better than that? Fresh beer and beautiful women. I mean, what's nicer than that? No, I've lived here and worked here a long time. It's a very nice neighborhood.